Does that mean if
Hey, do it, Richard, do it.
what the
fuck are you doing? I love that shit. You know I love that shit.
What are you doing, bro? Oh, he has a praise kink. You just gotta.
I love being degraded.
What's good?
What's good? Really?
What's up, Officer Dementia?
I got it wrong.
Oh my god, is that fucking Ricky?
No.
Well, there's only one guy who ever fucking calls me that.
Everybody knows you as that. It's the word on the streets, pal.
Oh yeah, who put that word out?
I think a guy named Ricky put it out.
Officer, can you open a door without your belly hitting it first?
No, I can't actually. I use my belly to open doors.
You're such a big boy. You're so big and strong. Big boy. Oh, you have a warrant.
Shut the fuck up, you idiot.
He's blind.
Oh, you do.
Are you fucking
It makes you wonder why I'm wearing glasses while I'm also blind.
I hope you guys know. Yeah, I just be punching people out. Sorry.
What's up, ho?
For what? Getting me a warrant?
I didn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all good. I just need to start.
Is he inside?
What's up?
Richard, punch him. Say you have Tourette.
Okay.
Is he here?
Oh.
Ramee.
I'm not gonna try.
All the way up top. All the way up top. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
Howdy.
How you doing, baby boy?
Doing good. Well, sorry. Who's the lawyer here?
We all are.
Supposed to get.
Right here, sir.
Okay.
I'm his legal peril.
Detective, lawyer, future mayor, daddy, whatever you want to call me.
That has nothing to do with me.
Okay, well, there's a masked man now entering my office, and that doesn't make me feel safe.
Don't worry, detective on scene.
Yeah, I have a detective here. So here's my thing, all right?
That's not. I'm gonna ask the gentleman with the mask, please remove it, or
Who is
sort
this?
it out.
Oh, right away, Your Honor. Right away.
So here's my thing. I mean, why was Hazel removed from her bar position today?
Because
Get the fuck back in there.
You're not doing anything weird, are you?
No, get back in there.
for the obstruction of justice.
Okay, and I thought that this whole situation and matter was solved with Price.
All right, Price did give her a suspension. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the end of her analysis under the bar review.
So you can just wake up one day and remove her bar because you don't think that she is fit necessary over a situation that got solved probably about 2 weeks ago.
It wasn't just her; it was a couple other people as well. We've reviewed everyone's.
What are the requirements for a removal? Is it a felony, or is it just any, or your discretion?
It's
he
really
says
up to the court's discretion. Any sort of action that could be interpreted as demonstrating a lack of any sort of moral turpitude or ethical compass can certainly be a disbarable offense. And the specific events we're talking about with regards to Ms. Hazel are ones that are not becoming of an attorney at all. And frankly,
hold on.
question her behaviors quite a bit.
So can you deep dive that last sentence? What behavior, what is she doing that's making you think that she's not fit?
Destroying evidence in front of police in the cells.
How so?
By eating it, by ingesting it, trying to destroy evidence in front of several people.
If I may,
Was she arrested?
Chief
Yeah, go ahead,
Justice,
Carter.
Just so you know, Ramee, the state of Los Santos here is a at-will employment for all
100%.
entities. So like even myself, I could get fired just because I have blonde hair and there's nothing I can say or do about it.
you also need to have a reason as just because you're at will, you also need to give a reason as to why you are fired. You can't just fire somebody and say, oh, well, you're an at will employee, so you're getting fired. His reason is that she's unfit for it, right? So was she arrested for this
because of
pre-oxy?
misdemeanor?
Okay, well, the issue of whether it's a misdemeanor or a felony is one that it needs to be determined in a different situation, because the way that it was communicated to me, the way it was communicated to Chief Justice Price while we were in court.
Yeah, you can't use that, I think.
And Mr. Flores back there was present when this happened, is that the judge made a decision, ruled that it was a felony, and then after the fact, the district attorney decided to reduce the charges, and that's what ended up on her record. That is not proper. Mr. Flores received sanctions for that, along with other attorneys.
I thought it got charged to a misdemeanor, no?
It wasn't supposed to be. That was a decision made by someone who was not an officer of the court at the time.
What do you
It should
mean?
not have been. Mr. Flores was not at liberty
No,
to
you
make
can't
a
use it.
decision to reduce a felony to a misdemeanor after a judge had already been called down and made a ruling based on the
Get
summation
Blade.
of facts. So whether or not she believes it should be a misdemeanor or a felony, the truth is it should be a felony. And officers and lawyers were sanctioned for that.
Hazel, is there something that he's not saying that's not proper here?
Yeah, everything.
Well, how so?
I mean, I think that whole, like, I'm gonna be blunt here, that cell trial was not even fair or just.
A cell trial?
Yes, so this is what happened. The DA was pushing a felony obstruction on me. And we requested a cell trial. The judge that came down is married to the DA.
Carter, do we even do cell trials?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I did one today.
What the hell is the cell trial?
So they don't do bench trials. You remember how bench trials were?
Well,
No, you still do bench
hold on,
trials.
hold on. That's not.
Is this
true.
like an in-between?
The cell trial is if you essentially bring a justice down, we provide our burden of proof, the opposing lawyer argues it, then the judge either determines guilty, not guilty, or if it should move to a bench trial, where it is then moved to like more in detail thing.
Right. It's a way to avoid these sort of procedural, like, report issues that come up that no one really wants to spend time litigating, and really getting down to the brass tacks of what happened. Is this person guilty or not guilty?
Well,
Can
listen,
we just make a decision?
I understand everything you said up until this point. You
I don't know what it is,
believe,
Zerot.
she conducted herself in a way that was unfit to be a lawyer, as in, from your point of view,
I don't know.
destroying evidence. I do agree with her that her claims that she had an unfair trial, as the DA being in a relationship with the judge, I mean, that's. I think we can all agree here. That's a fishy situation.
That should be a mistrial off the rip.
And I asked for a new judge before she even came down, and I was told, no, appeal it. You can't get what you want in life.
I would like to point out, I didn't argue your charges at all during that. I told the officers to charge you and then removed myself.
Is that the judge or the DA?
Oh, that's the DA.
The DA.
But you're the one that came in the
Who's
room
the judge
first
that
saying
you're in a
that
relationship
to give her
with?
felony obstruction of justice.
Oh,
First
dude,
off,
J-Rock,
why
I
would you
love
even
that.
get
I
in a
love that.
relationship with a fucking judge? You already know this is going to be.
Is it any of
I
your
know,
business?
I'm wondering that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is,
it
because
is.
you're putting people's
Detective
lives
Kevin,
on
I'd
the
walk a
line.
fine line. I'm also your lieutenant,
I don't
so I would
care.
shut your mouth
But
right
it doesn't matter,
It
bro.
doesn't matter.
Who the fuck are you to talk to
This
like
is an
that?
off-duty thing, so shut your little bitch ass up. How about that?
Well,
Okay,
just 'cause you're
you
a-
dating a fucking judge is going to conflict a lot of
now.
trials.
Has
And it's not
nothing
fair
to
to
do
people.
with this.
Mr.
Move
It's not
Kevin,
fair to
you,
people.
No, it
you
does.
are a bar
It is.
certified attorney, are you? not?
Anyway,
How-
you did
I
have
would-
something
hold
to do
on,
with
hold
the
on.
DA.
Hold
Oh,
on.
No,
shit, this
hold
is
on.
crazy.
No,
I was-
I didn't get to finish what I
Chat,
was
this is
saying.
actually
'Cause
crazy.
He is the one that came into the room saying, give her felony justice. So you were already involved from the beginning. It doesn't matter if you recuse yourself from the cell trial. You're the one that put it in their heads to give me felony obstruction of justice.
Did I
You
put
know
that in
she-
the justice's head? Did I?
Yeah, you
Does
did.
that- No, I did not. I wasn't
Just by
present
default,
for
it's
it.
not a fair situation for people.
It
I
doesn't
don't care
matter if
whether
you're
you're
present or
trustworthy or
not.
not. It's not a fair
I
situation.
told the
for people.
officers to press the charges. The officers
Exactly.
handled all of the arguments. I wasn't involved in the arguments at all during the cell trial.
So yeah, what part of this situation would be undue influence on the judge that might represent something akin to improper?
Because he's the one that
judicial
told the
conduct?
police officers to charge me with felony obstruction of
And
justice.
I didn't know that he had
Hold on, Eva.
anything involved with it.
Is this
he
the
was in there
judge?
arguing.
Yes, that's the judge.
Oh my
Hold on.
god.
So if she didn't know and he didn't tell her, and his entire job as the district attorney is to tell judges and police officers what the charges are, how is that at all influencing the judge to make a decision?
Dude, J-Rock, this might be a legendary crash out right? K might
There's
kill
a
it.
relationship with her.
There's
What do
love
you mean?
involved. I mean, this is common sense. We don't need to paint this for you. We can see you and play semantics, use your big fucking words. It's common fucking sense. Use your brain there, please.
Hi, sir, I've treated
No,
you
no,
with
I'm
the
not
utmost
doing your little
respect.
bullshit. You fucking.
No, you're in
No,
this
you
office.
take your head out
with
your ass.
respect.
No,
Treat
you're
him with
playing with people's
respect.
fucking. Fuck you.
No, I'm not.
You're playing with people's
Fuck
lives.
you.
You're over here sucking his
Fuck
fucking dick under the
you.
table while people are
Fuck
going to
you.
fucking court.
You disrespectful
Hey, it
little
shouldn't
shit.
be
You would
happening.
come
It's
here and
not
act like
right.
that?
Fuck
Get
you.
the fuck out of this
Fuck
office.
you. What are you gonna do? What are you
All
gonna do?
right,
Get the fuck
all
out
right,
of
all
this
right,
office.
all right,
What are you
all
gonna
right,
do?
No,
all
Prodigy,
right,
you
all
brought
right,
this
all
in
right.
here.
Hey, hey,
Fuck
hey,
you.
hey,
You're
no,
fucking
no, no.
sucking.
First of
You
all-
should be doing your
Can I-
fucking job.
Don't.
You
Disrespectful
This
piece
is
of
fuck out,
shit.
you
crazy.
fucking
This
perv.
is crazy.
You freaky little perv. You can't keep your dick in your pants over there.
And you can't keep your mouth shut.
No, because
Stop it.
we're talking.
Everybody
This
act
is
with-
not even why I was up here.
Can I speak
well, then
for a
you shouldn't
fucking
have
second,
invited all
please?
your
Well,
friends.
actually, this is
Hey.
part of why I was up here. Yo,
Well,
what's
you
up,
guys should
partner?
conduct yourself.
Can I speak for a second? We want to
Yeah.
have a goddamn conversation. Let's have a goddamn conversation, but do it with some fucking class and decorum.
I'll do it,
okay?
but hey, I'm not.
I mean,
I don't care. I'll
hold on.
pop the fuck
So-
up.
so-
This is for everybody. This is for everybody.
Okay, so but you're harping on how his reaction to something the DA just told him to shut the fuck up and basically sit
Everybody,
down.
He's the one-
let's-
hey, he's the one
let's
that brought
tone
it
it
here.
back.
Yeah.
Let's tone
And
it back.
you guys get put yourselves in positions of power and then do some fuck shit like this. It's fucking stupid, and it
Put
constantly
myself-
happens. You horny
This
little
is a-
bastards.
This is not a position I was put in. It's a service position that I
I'm
was
talking to
given.
her
But,
and him.
yeah, he's not
Well,
talking to you. But listen,
All right.
you don't agree that
is
a
RV.
DA dating one of the judges that are the most active judges around is not a problem?
There's gonna be constant cases.
You don't see how there's an
don't
issue
touch
with
those
that?
cases.
And
And
I'm not involved in any
You
of the
touched
cases
this
he
one.
did.
You just did
Okay.
this.
I didn't know he was
That's all
involved.
bias out the window.
Here's
Doesn't matter, but it
here's
was.
the deal, though. I'm not giving you an answer one way or the other on whether I agree that it was
Yeah,
a
no shit.
conflict of interest. I think what Mr. Flores originally suggested, which was appeal it, is still on the table. If you believe that there was some improper shit going on in the background,
so-
then by all means, bring
Right,
it
so
before the
here's my
court and we'll
question.
decide that with facts and evidence. Not when you come in here yelling at me that this wasn't done correctly.
He's not.
You got-
Nobody. I'm gonna be honest with you. Detective K isn't talking to you. He's pretty much talking to the DA
No, I'm
and
talking
Judge
to
Flores.
her and him.
Yeah.
right.
Number two, the tribunal. It's kind of hard to go appeal something that you firmly believe is she did it wrong. No matter what, even if I didn't come in here, or if I did come in here, no matter what, you were going to vote that she did something wrong because you firmly believe, regardless of the evidence or not. So she's fucked either way.
I think it's presumptuous of you to think to espouse
And
what
I think it's
thought
very
was
presumptuous for you to allow a judge and a DA to be dating.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So number
fucking
two,
wild.
the second reason why I'm up here is another one of my lawyers, Morrow over here, is having basically daily issues with ADA Carter over here, where assumptions and accusations of bullying and other stuff are being brought into the courtroom, as well as him being brought into after a courtroom by you and other judges saying that he's bullying and needs to tone it down a little bit. Don't you think the gaslight is real on that one?
Me telling him he's bullying people?
Morrow, who was it in the room that brought you in after?
It was a
Speak up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, it was Judge Flores and Doyle and who, I can't remember
Okay.
who else was there. Carter
Flores and
the
Doyle.
prosecution.
And was the DA there?
Yeah, the prosecution
Classic.
was there. Yeah.
Classic.
I was
So
not
it-
there.
The DA was
I
not
was
No,
not
the
DA was
ADA,
not
the ADA,
there.
sorry, the ADA,
Okay.
the ADA.
No,
The
Jess.
ADA. Okay, so
Jess.
explain to me how all of those individuals brought him into a room and said that he was bullying and being too and need to tone it back a little bit. You don't think that's gaslighting, where a group of judges and prosecutions bring him in and say this shit?
I
We were
brought him
asked-
in to have a
we were asked to
conversation
come
with
into
them
the
both.
room.
And
We
let's
were
talk
asked to
about-
come in
Yes.
just like he was.
Yes.
Okay,
In the
hold on.
courtroom, we
We
have
were
been
asked
asked to
to come
have
into-
decorum.
We were asked to come into the chambers just
By who?
as much as
Can
he
I?
was.
Can I? Yeah, but can I just mention to that effect, Carter? I wasn't the one that came into a courtroom 5 minutes into a trial as a second chair when legally you shouldn't be able to do that. But I didn't object to it.
You
or
were asked
no,
if
let
you
me finish.
objected to
Let
it,
me
and
let
you
me
said
finish.
no.
The cops
Let me
have been
finish
fucking
what I'm
up,
gonna
bro.
say.
The
Let me
cops have
finish
been
what I'm gonna say.
fucking
I
up.
was literally just about to say that. I was just about to say I didn't object. I initially objected to it. I then removed
I don't-
my
it's one of the
objection because
judges.
you
I don't know who it
obviously
is.
was bullying a new prosecutor who was Khadamchuk. You then walked in and in front of the bench, you then accused me of bullying Khadamchuk because I was objecting or I was using my power as a defense attorney.
Bottom line is you objected to every line of question that she had and called for a meeting with the prosecution
but
and
Carter,
yourself before the judge 4 different times.
But
That doesn't happen in
I'm
court
not.
cases.
But hold on, Carter. I'm not here for just one specific issue. You guys go at it on a daily
she
fucking
sucks.
basis. I have text messages and conversations with Morrow from over 2 weeks ago that you and him are just fucking butting heads, and you're planting your opinion and the seeds of everybody else in the DOJ about Morrow to the point where my firm is actually losing clients because of it.
I'm not planting anybody's opinion about anything to anybody.
Morrow?
Like I'm sorry, but saying to me in front of my client yesterday or wherever it was interrogation.
Chad, the
room,
cops
to leave
been
my
on
feelings
one
at the
lately.
door
Like they really have been.
because you wouldn't let me discuss quashing a subpoena.
That has
that not
nothing.
fun?
That
Is
has
that
nothing to do
headbutting?
with opinions.
You think that's
You're being
professional to do
emotional.
in front of a client? This is the thing I'm talking about. Every time I bring a concern about how I do something, I've been level-headed. Yes, I was I was a bit aggressive
it's
with
just
the
like
objections in
not
the courtroom,
fair
but I did
and
not
just,
once
you know what I mean,
accuse
J-Rock?
anybody
It's
of
like
anything
completely
underhanded
illegal.
or anything in that manner.
Like all the shit they do is like completely illegal.
And by the way, when I was pulled into the room, again, I have nothing against the judge. I have nothing against that. But when I was pulled into the room, it was basically me being the problem. And whenever I tried to argue not argue, but like defend myself, it was like I couldn't even get 2 words out before you jumped on what I was about to say.
I love Carter Chat. I do.
So yeah, I was essentially bullied into accepting.
His character's fucking up, but I love
what
Carter.
was being said.
I love Buzz.
That's you don't see that there's a problem there when yes, the justice asked us to speak to both counsels, but it was just myself that was reprimanded. It was
I mean,
myself that
there's
was
clearly
reprimanded.
a fucking problem here.
Can
I mean,
we
there's
not
judges.
invite any more people up here until we finish this meeting?
Sure, that's fine.
Kindly, Mr. Kebun, is that all right with you?
Oh, sorry, I'm just looking for my wife up here.
All right. Well, could you maybe look for your wife elsewhere?
Here's the thing. I mean, there's clearly a problem here. I mean, you have the DA and probably the judge right now shit talking on the phone, but that's a whole other problem. Here's another thing, okay? I mean, you have an issue here. There's lawyers every day quitting. I mean, Katie Monroe quit because of Judge Flores the other day. You have constant lawyers. There's almost no lawyers left in the city. If you want me to be honest with you, most of the lawyers are working for my firm, and they're quitting every single fucking day. I mean, there's clearly a problem here. And the reason why I brought up Morrow and Carter here is because there's too much friction going on here. There's like I don't know what this isn't fucking high school. This isn't Mean Girl shit.
Right. So I was trying to get to the bottom of like what's this Mean Girl stuff. Like,
I mean, the shit that happened today with fucking Carter and Morrow. The shit that happens every day. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
This is the first time I'm hearing about any of this.
Flores and the DA fucking doing the bullshit they did with Hazel. And as much as they want to deny it, I don't give a fuck. They can deny it all they want. That's exactly what the fuck happened.
Just shows how much you don't know.
It shows how much you don't fucking know, bro.
Bro,
you walk in there like an egotistical prick, telling fucking the moment this guy speaks out, you say, Detective K, I'll fucking keep in line. You don't speak out against me on your detective here.
Yeah, that's how it should be. If he wants to work for the LSPD, that's how it is.
And how it should
and
be.
You just walk into a fucking federal judge and act like you got
you?
the biggest dick in the room.
Shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. How about that? Because nobody even asked you to be here. I don't know why you're even here.
Corrupt fucking law firm.
Oh, his
Me and my
girlfriend's
corrupt.
here.
What
That's
about my
why.
corrupt law firm? And what about you and your corrupt?
Bro, you're the one dating a judge.
You're a fucking dumb
fuck you
bro.
talking
You're out
about?
here dating your fucking.
All right. This
It's
is
common sense, and the
Shut the
fact
fuck
that
up and
you
get the fuck out of here, bro.
The
This
fact
is
that
gone.
you
Don't
even
wanna
allow
press
this
it.
to
Yeah.
happen is fucking crazy, and you need to be checked too.
I just
You got the
got
DA
here,
dating
sir.
a fucking judge. That's
And
ridiculous.
that's insane.
Fucking idiot, bro.
That's
And it's got
completely.
the nutsack to fucking cover
You
it.
may-
Go
you
outside,
may
bro.
have
Go
your own
suck dick on
opinions.
Mr.
I don't
Rebellion
listen
out
to
here.
you.
It's
Sorry
not an
about
opinion,
that.
bro. It's not an
And we
opinion.
don't listen to you, bitch. You ain't shit, motherfucker.
All right.
Nope.
Well, I can see that this meeting isn't really going anywhere.
I know you want to
so
pipe your
I
chest
think
out
we
for your
should-
fucking girlfriend, but
This
she's
is
not gonna give you
common
head
sense.
tonight
You
or
guys
here.
can't do
Buddy,
I'll tell
you
you
can
that.
shut your
Sit
mouth
the
whenever
fuck
you're
up.
ready.
Sit down, bitch. You fucking
Your
dating a
idea
judge.
of common
Sit the
sense
fuck
This is
down, bro.
crazy.
You're a
Might
fucking
be
clown. You're a
completely
clown.
You're making
Do
yourself
nothing.
look
and I
like
would
You're a
prefer
peon,
if you
bro.
not
Shut the fuck
presume to
up,
know.
bro.
Yep.
You ain't shit.
remember that when you
prefer
see
I'll
me
do
in
what
Corrupt
person.
the
law
fuck I
firm.
wanna
What
do.
about my corrupt
All
law
right.
firm? What's corrupt
Well,
about my
if
law
you
firm?
could do whatever
Well, did you
What's
one of
corrupt
your lawyers
about
not
it?
just shoot a
outside of
judge
my office.
today?
Is that my corrupt
Bro, you're
law firm or
dating
is
a
that a
judge.
corrupt
There's
lawyer?
nothing more corrupt than that.
You're
What the
dating a
fuck are you
judge.
talking
Shut
about?
the
Hey, you
fuck
got
down,
another?
shut the
You got
fuck
another
up.
one who's
You
eating
ain't
evidence?
shit.
You're
Shut
a
up,
fucking
you ain't
dumbass.
shit.
Oh, really?
You are not shit. Shut up and get the fuck
Three
out of here.
oxys is
Nobody
yeah.
asked
And
me
why
for
the
you
fuck
to
are
be
you
here.
here? Why did you come?
Because I asked him to be here. You mad?
One
You a
of
bitch.
your
Get the fuck out of here,
officers
bro.
literally killed
Get
so
out,
many
bitch.
people the other
Get out,
day.
dude.
So corrupt
Get your
PD.
little horny ass out of here, man.
The fuck out of here. Go suck some dick somewhere else, bro. Go date a fucking burger shop girl, not a fucking judge, bitch. Go date another fucking cop. Maybe you can show your power
You
over
little
there.
fucking horn
Fuck
bag.
out of here,
Bro.
hornball pervert. Fuck out of here.
You can't generalize one person.
You know
for
your
a
fucking
whole-
girl doesn't
Look at
say
these
shit
cops
either.
out- these
She
cops
knows you're
out here.
right. We're right. Fuck out of
Hey,
here.
let's do a phone swap. Let's see what we got on that
Yeah.
bad boy.
See what? Maybe. How about that? That's not ERP. Let's go arrest this bitch.
Oh yeah,
How about I prosecute you for
arrest this
ERP?
It's not because there's no
Arrest this
action,
fucking
dumbass. Read the
arse.
penal
Hey,
code.
hey,
Arrest
hey,
this
hey,
fucking dirty
sit the
arpers.
fuck down and shut the fuck up, you hornball
All
pervert.
right,
Get the
stop
fuck out of
talking
here.
and turn the fuck around.
Carter,
Oh.
Damn,
Yes,
he got.
sir.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
this
yeah.
meeting is over. Please escort
hoe.
everyone out of my office.
Nah, this meeting ain't over.
Guys,
we staying here.
guys, the
This is
meeting
not a.
over.
that's
what-
another
This is
thing.
not up for
And,
debate.
and that's another
Alright,
thing,
I
Your
need
Honor.
units
I'm gonna
to
be
roll
honest
in
with
for the
you.
chief
Like,
justice.
if lawyers are quitting every fucking day, this is disgusting, bro. There ain't gonna be no lawyers left. Your shit's already cooked as it fucking is. Let's be honest.
Have you
There's a
considered
reason why
that-
young motherfuckers didn't have bench trials.
Come out.
Right or wrong?
Everybody.
Right or wrong?
Sir, do you
Exactly.
want to
Guys,
have a
it's time-
constructive
guys, it's time to
conversation
go.
or not?
You're
time to
you're
go.
not ready for a constructive conversation.
You only
I
hear
have
what you
been
want to hear, bro.
sitting here. I've been sitting here waiting this entire time while you guys
No,
all
it's
take
not
your
violent.
bitch
Yeah,
Yeah,
mouths,
but the
bro.
points have been made.
All
The
right.
points have been
Bickering
made.
and bitching, bro. You come in here, you can swing
You
your
and
dick around. You ain't
Flores,
shit.
Morrow, and
Fuck outta here.
Carter.
Guys,
All
I'm gonna
right.
have to ask you guys
Everyone
to leave.
out.
The Chief Justice wants you guys
what?
to go.
Hey,
It's time
don't
to
walk
go.
the streets
All right,
alone, buddy.
Carter.
I promise you, it ain't gonna do well for you.
They erping and
That's a criminal
slurping
threat.
over here.
Five of
Call me
fucking
corrupt
arrested
is
for one.
crazy.
Come on, guys.
They erping again. You guys horny as hell. That was
Oh
wild.
yeah, Your Honor.
Oh my God, Flores, did you see that, Your Honor? Hey, baby, did
Your
you
Honor.
see that, Edna? Did you see that? Oh my God, I was such a DA over there. Oh yeah. It's cooked, bro. Hang on.
Bro, they're actually fucking brain dead if they think they can
It
date.
never works in the DOJ.
It's the DOJ is
You
the
got the
worst.
DA and the judge JD. That's fucking insane.
For hell, bro.
They got a DOJ party.
Arp of hell. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, why?